be part of you. In tune with the rhythm of the island. Tropical rhythm, hey, it's all you. The flavors of the islands like wind in the sun.
Rich in vitamins A and C.
Follow your island spirit. It's the rhythm of the islands. We're gonna break your strength by grace.
Enjoy!
Yeah, man!
Enjoy!
Tropical rhythm.
Enjoy!
Drinking the rhythm.
Attitude. Give me attitude.
Next!
Action. Guys, where's the ice cream? Cut! In 4 delectable flavors, the new Super Premium Royal Ripple ice cream is smooth, unbelievably rich, and far more affordable than you think. Royal Ripple Super Premium from Sterling Products Limited.
You have always trusted Kester D's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Kester D has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp Streets. For more information, call Kester D on 600-3991 today. Kester D's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
Good evening and welcome back to yet another program of You Are Not a Mistake. This evening, Kester Dean could not have made it, and so he has placed you guys into safe hands of yours truly, Bianca Cummins. I assure you that I'm competent enough to take you through a lovely hour of inspiration and talk. I'd like to say welcome to our viewers that are streaming live on YouTube. Those at home listening, welcome. Those are streaming live from Facebook, welcome to you all. This evening, the process that we'll take is that I'll take you through some journeys that I know that you'll be interested in listening to, and then later on into the program, we'll have some feedback from you, so you'll be able to call in and to connect with me. All right, so let's get straight to it. This evening, I want to talk to you about fears. What are some of the fears that you have that is holding you back to reaching your great height, to reaching that great potential that you have within you? Why is it that we often try to hold back into the things that excites us, the things that makes us want to just go out there and do things? This evening, we're going to go through a journey that we're going to all learn together as to how we can be our brother's keepers and to get along life's road by unleashing and facing those fears that we have ever so often. Have you ever been so afraid of unleashing your dreams that you wonder sometimes, where would I get the money from to start? Where would I start? Who will listen to me? Am I too young? Am I too old? I don't have the qualifications. What if I fail? Sometimes in life, we all are like our own enemies. Have you ever doubted yourself to the extent whereby you always wanted to do a particular thing, but because you overthink things or because of the negative energy around you, you convince yourself that you can't do it? But I'm here to challenge you all, to feel the fears that you have in life and to face them anyway. Because believe it or not, when you take the first stride into unleashing those fears, you will be amazed to see the places you will go, the people that you will touch, and so on. In fact, you would feel an inner peace. For example, I give you myself as an example. I don't want to use anybody as an example. I think that I'm the perfect example for this evening. My goal is to become a motivational speaker. I have always wanted to speak before an audience. Right now, I'm talking to you. I cannot see you, but I can feel your energy. I understand that you too have some goals that you are trying to reach, but you probably just need that extra push or that guide to get you along. Now, mind you, you will doubt yourself. You will have people that will tell you things to make you not go along the path you want to. But believe it or not, taking the minimum step to go forward is all you need. You don't have to worry about how are you going to get it done, where are you going to get the money from, who is going to listen to you. But instead, you need to focus within yourself. Decide for yourself that this is what you want and just go after it. For example, let us say you are interested in probably becoming an artist. You want to make songs and just touch people with your voice. Then it is up to you to make that conscious effort and to do everything within your power to go after your dream. Because believe it or not, if you don't, someone else will. And you do not want to rob yourself of becoming the best that you can be, and even robbing the people, because you have some greatness within you. You have something within you that another artist does not have. And so if you don't unleash that fear, if you don't unleash that dream, face that fear and get it over with, not only are you robbing yourself, but you're robbing people. You could have been touching lives of people that are feeling down, people that just need that extra push to carry on. And instead of doing that and going along that path, you let fear get into your way, or probably negative energy to get into your way. And so this evening, I'd like to encourage all of us, that whatever goals you have in life, whatever dreams you have in life, know that you can accomplish those things despite of whoever tells you what. Let me tell you something that I've learned from my favorite inspirational speaker, and his name is Les Brown. He always says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. That, my friends, is very powerful. Powerful to the extent whereby, think about it. If you are going to doubt yourself about something that you want to do, how do you think you're going to actually go about and get this thing done? People can tell you all sorts of things and pour stuff into your mind. It is up to you whether you are going to let those things affect you or if you're going to push those things off. My friends, I beg of us all to be cognizant of what we feed ourselves. Because what we feed ourselves, what we feed our mind, determines to a great extent our appetite and what we long for. For example, if somebody is showing you signs that they're abusive or signs that they're not a good person to be around, they're not pushing you to greater heights, they're encouraging you to do things that are wrong, believe you me, that person, I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, has been feeding his or herself with the wrong set of things. Because believe you me, it is said that whatever you put into your ear, whatever you listen to, whatever company you have, whatever you look at, whatever you talk about, all these things contribute to you as a person and who you are. And so, my friends, sometimes you are in a position whereby you think, maybe I'm not the one to do this particular thing. Perhaps my family can do it. Perhaps a friend or someone else can do it better because I don't think I have what it takes. Right there, you're doubting yourself. But believe you me, it does not come overnight to just ignite this fire and this desire within yourself to just overcome your fear and to just face life conquering head on. It is a constant work. You have to constantly work at it. If you are, let's say you have a basket and you constantly pour, let us say, fried chicken inside of this basket, and you dip your hand in the basket and you pull out, you think that you're going to pull out an apple. There's no way that you can pull out an apple out of a basket that you would have poured a lot of fried chicken into. Saying that to say, if you're going to pour a lot of stuff within you that are not healthy, that is not going to take you another step toward your goal, then how do you expect to reach this particular goal? It is impossible. So I tell you what, this program this evening, you are not a mistake. And it is so not a mistake that Custody could not have made it this evening and that I am hosting the program this evening. It is not a mistake that you're listening to me. It is not a mistake that anything has happened thus far. In fact, I personally believe that nothing ever just happen. Things happen for a reason. Even the bad things in life happen for a reason. And might I challenge you to say this, that there is no bad thing that happens, because in the end, they all work out for the greater good. You probably would have thought to yourself sometime, you know, why do certain things always have to happen to me? Why me? Why not someone else? Why not a friend, a sister, a neighbor, or someone? What is it about me that life has to just throw these things toward me? I dare to say this to you. Why not you? Do you have emails and addresses that you want to share with me so that I can contact those persons and probably put it out into the universe so that the universe can throw these problems at them? Believe you me, when things happen to you that you think should not happen to you, those things are actually preparing you for a greater good. The universe, God, is preparing you for a greater good. And it always boils down to how you respond to it. See, my friends, the mind is a powerful tool. So much so that whatever you consistently think about, it just appears before you. Have you ever been in a traffic and you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, this traffic is so long. When am I going to get to work? And you recognize that the rest of your day goes the same way. Like you have this stress upon you and you know, you're just thinking, oh my, when will this day end? If you are to in that particular situation where you're in the traffic and the place is so, you know, a lot of negative things happening around you, if you were to switch the way you think, and instead of looking at, oh my, why is this traffic so much? And man, I'm going to meet late and my day is already going bad. If you were to see it in that, you know what, maybe there's delays for a particular reason, you know. Perhaps an accident probably would have occurred and I probably would have been dead. Or maybe perhaps someone that is sitting right next to me needs some sort of inspiration from me. And so there's this delay so that I can stop this person from committing suicide. Nothing happens for no apparent reason. Every single thing happens for a reason. I believe that. I affirm that. And if any one of you feel differently, I don't mind. That's quite fine. When you call into me, we can have a conversation and we can go that through. Now, I might say this to you, that be careful of who you keep around you. Now, mind you, if you have persons around you that are not motivating, they probably are not doing nothing for themselves in life, they're not pushing toward a particular goal, they're just, you know what, when the wind blows, I blow with it, whatever happens, happens. Now, mind you, if your goal is to go east, let me tell you this, nothing will stop you from going east. My friends, I'm telling you, nothing will stop you from going east. Because there's only one way to go east. You either turn and head that way, and that's it. So if you want to go towards your goal, what is holding you back from going toward that dream, from launching that album, from writing that book, from opening that restaurant, from becoming a teacher, becoming the president? What is holding you back? Is it security? Are you looking at the fact that you have job security? Is it that you have a family and you have a constant pay coming in? What is it that drives you? Believe it or not, and I'm really, really looking forward to hearing from you, because this is something that I like to talk about and I like to put it out there, because persons are so afraid these days to even live their dream, one, and to two, take risks. Now let me ask you this. Do you think that every time you wake up it's a risk? Because it's a risk, the slightest thing you do, you're taking a risk. So why not go out into the world, risk what you have, and head toward your goal? Do you want to stay in a corner, bottled up, and then have someone come and feed you, have someone take care of the light bill, have someone protect you while you stay boxed in into a circle? No, my friends, that is not living. At the end of the day, you still will die somehow. What is it? You want to die knowing that you have lived but you didn't take certain risks. No, man, you have greatness within you. You are gifted, you are chosen. There's a reason why you are here on this earth. And so you don't want to keep those things back. Unleash them, let them go, feed them, build a circle, connect with people that are doing the things that you want to do and to the level that you want to get it done. And believe you me, not only will you go places that you've never gone before, but you will feel satisfied knowing that you would have tried. And let me tell you this, the minute that you change the way you think and you perceive things and you show that you are really heading toward your particular goal, everything falls into place. Now, mind you, I am aware that when you are heading towards your goal, life will knock you down. But believe you me, if you are desirous enough, if you long to reach your dreams and your goals to the extent whereby you are willing to do whatever it takes, you are hungry enough to go after it. It's like your oxygen. You cannot do without it. Trust me, sleep will not matter. Food will not matter. In fact, you'll be so busy working and building to head toward your goal that you wouldn't even have time to do certain things. And so that's how other things fall into place and you're able to reach the goals that you want to reach. Later on in the program, I will enlighten you about some other stuff that persons just literally tell themselves that they can't do it. Why is it that people think that they cannot do something? Why? Because they see persons doing it a particular way. Those people came from somewhere and it took something they were doing. What is it that they're doing so differently that is causing them to head toward that goal faster than you? Why is it that young people are heading in a particular way? I see jobs whereby some young people holding high positions and you have persons that are older working beneath them. Why is that happening? What's the difference between those people right there? We will go into a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll touch on that. Stay tuned.
Rhythms for the fun of life. Follow us on Facebook.
Never thought I could eat my way to a slimmer waistline.
I was in the store and bam, there it was.
Reduced fat, no cholesterol.
Exactly what she needed for her super strict weight loss diet.
My hero, he's always just constantly looking out for me.
Anything, I mean anything to keep that irresistible waistline.
Keeping your waistline in line? Make it easy with Golden Cream Reduced Fat No Cholesterol Margarine. Now in a spanking new package that guarantees fitness.
Welcome back. Before we continue, I'd like to give you a lovely ad for GTT. GTT is giving you millions of reasons to smile this Christmas. Every week we will have GTT Christmas Millionaire. Maynard Carmichael, one for Georgetown. David Seatal, one for Mon Repose. Jillian Washington, one for Linden. Ashlyn Haywood, one for Bartica. Beatrice Metalozer, one for Essequibo. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Our next location will be New Amsterdam on Friday, December 15th. And our final draw with 4 big winners will be in Georgetown on Monday, December 18th. The December 18th Georgetown draw will be a big event at the GTT Christmas Village in the vicinity of the 55 Brick Dam location. It will be a grand event which will start at the hosting of gift giving to the kids. The program for the other items of the day will include performances by local artists. Vendors would have your Christmas pack, black cake, pepper pot, and several of other Guyanese traditional Christmas foods for sale. December 18th is always the day for for GTT customers from any part of Guyana would have a chance to win $1 million each. Think of all the things that $1 million can do for you. That vacation, that gift for your loved ones, that bill you cannot pay right now, and all other wonderful things that you can do for Christmas. GTT has made it simple for you to win that $1 million. Here's how. Top up 100 or more in a single transaction. Top up must be done electronically, including MMG. Purchase a data plan valued at 1,000 or more. Pay any GTT bill in full and on time. If you are a postpaid customer, you too can win. Just ensure that you pay your bills on time and in full. You are also eligible if you purchase any GTT handset valued at 1,000 or more. Sign up for Blaze and pay the first month's rental, and our existing customers can upgrade with Blaze plan and also be eligible. You can also win the purchase of GTT's Christmas bundles, and I'll tell you more about that a bit later on, but let's get back to what we were talking about. So before we took the video break and the ad break, I was telling you, why is it that young people are getting ahead in jobs and they have older persons working underneath them? What is the difference between those two? What is happening there? Is it that one is incompetent? Is it that one has a dream and they're heading towards it? Is it that the other is comfortable with the way things are? They have security, they have a well-paid job, things are okay at home, and they feel comfortable, so they don't see it fit and necessary to further educate themselves and push along that strata in life. What is that difference? I'll tell you the difference. It is called consistency. Now, mind you, the young person came out of school, you have your CXE, you went on to the next level. Did you stop? Did you take a break? Did you take a chance to smell the daisies and see how the day is going? No, you kept going on. But on the lifelong road to reaching your goal, of course you will enjoy. It's not all hard work and you're not finding time for recreational activities and so on. But at the end of the day, consistency will always take win. Consistency will get you to where you want faster than anything else. Because think about it. The older person probably would have, because you would have acquired a particular goal and you would have reached one level, you decided, okay, let me relax. I've gotten this goal. You know, I have the money that I've always wanted to make. I have the things that I want. I'm comfortable. I'm happy. Mind you, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. That is fine. If that's your level of achievement, then that is fine. But do not be annoyed or upset when you see a young person is striding even higher, because believe you me, the prerequisites are all the things that you would have learned in life to get you to one level. You need another set of prerequisites to take you to another level. And as my father always says, when you would have accomplished a particular here, you know, you say to yourself, I want to get there in life. And when I get there, that's it. But when you get there, whatever you had to take, you took schooling, you learned from different places, different things you were taught to get there. So all these you had to learn, you get there. But when you reach there, you acquire a new there when you got there. I'm not sure if you're following me, but in other words, when you would have gained a particular goal, you have to learn new set of skills now to attain yet another goal. So you keep on striding and striding as you go higher. Mind you, the key when striding higher and higher is to look back and pull your fellow brother and sister along with you, because we all need each other. We all are our brother's keepers. I cannot know that I have particular information that can get you from point A to point B and not share that with you. That is selfish. And now I'm not saying to go out there and tell everyone how you would normally win a particular thing and to give out your entire blueprint. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that if you know that you can help your brother out to reach a certain goal in life, help that person out, because believe you me, as you go higher, you need to become lower in terms of, you need to not look down on people. So you go high and you maintain your integrity, you remain humble as you stride. And as you stride high, you allow persons to come along with you. Now, I don't want to continue, and if persons want to call in, you feel free, call in. We'll take your call, we'll have a conversation, and we'll keep on going. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead with the other ways you can win this $1 million from GTT. So feel free to call in when necessary. The number is on the screen. It's 219-4949 or 218-1890. Sorry, it's 218-4949. That's right there on your screen when you're ready. All right, so how can you win this $1 million? In addition to all the top-ups that you have GTT Christmas Village plus Stag. The Stag brand is more than excited to have the themed up with the GTT to make $1 million smile across Guyana. We have been a part of every draw that have been done to date. Every winner gets 10 cases of Stag beer to make that Christmas lime even nicer. Come down to the Christmas Village on December 18th. So be there, guys. Do not miss it. I'll take this call. Caller, you're live.
Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
I'm listening to your program, and it's very interesting.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that. So what is interesting more to you in the program so far?
Well, I'm interested in how you're saying that you must help your fellow men.
Certainly.
Yes. As you get up, you help them and you share all good advice, especially to the youth, them coming up.
Certainly.
Yes.
Certainly. So as you continue to stride for your goals and as you feel your fear and you push even higher, you always have to ensure that you pull someone along with you, you know?
Yes, I just tell my kids them. Yes, I just tell my kids them because I get vision.
Uh-huh.
I push my vision and everything work out properly.
Certainly.
And kids.
So,
yes, and I just advise my kids them.
Nice. I'm so happy to hear this. What is your name?
Jane Paris.
Jane Paris. And where are you calling us from?
46 Russell Street, Charleston.
Okay, my dear. I'm so happy to hear from you. Thank you for your contribution and do enjoy the rest of the program.
Yeah, okay. You continue keeping up your good work.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Mwah. Yes. So I'm so happy, my dear. Oh my gosh. I'm really, really happy that persons are able to connect, and you know, I'm just really, really happy that it's coming across nicely to persons. I'm really happy for that. And indeed, it is wise and necessary for us to help each other along because we all need each other. We all need each other, and collectively we can make it happen. Yes, we definitely can. Definitely can. And okay. All right. Yes. So as I was saying at the beginning of the program, if you're joining us now, welcome. Welcome very much. We're talking about facing your fears and unleashing those dreams that you have. So many of us, we want to do so many things, but we're blocked and stopped by certain things in life. Okay, we have children and we're married and we have other commitments. We're working, and so we don't think that we can do a particular thing. But believe you me, if you take the time to work on what you love, oh my gosh, you are going to be amazed at the amount of things that will behold before you, the amount of things that will unleash before you. And in fact, as you continue to push toward what you love and you sharpen that skill, whether it's cooking, whatever that skill is, and you continue to work and put all your energy in there, people are going to sponsor you. Persons are going to come looking for you. Why? Because you have something that they've been always looking for. You can provide a particular service that no one else can. So do not let anyone, or in fact, do not even allow yourself to discourage yourself from working towards a particular goal that you want. Always strive and strive hard. So I'm reminded of my friend who told me recently that she had to do a particular thing. She said to me, Bianca, you know, something has been happening and, you know, I had to do this and I had to pay this and I had to do that. And listening to her thought process, she actually thought that she had to do this particular thing, which has caused her a mighty setback. I'm here to tell anybody out there, you do not have to do anything because you have a choice. You have a choice. In fact, you are responsible, responsible. You have the ability to respond and respond wisely to things that happen before you in life. Okay? Some people are going to come and they're not genuine. They're not willing to see you go high. That will happen. But do not let things like that keep you back. Learn how to say no. Right? It's possible and necessary for us to know when to tell people no. Because if we don't do that, you'll find out that in the end, people are going to always come running to you thinking that you have it all, which in you don't. You're just doing everything that they probably are not. So, my dear friends, I encourage us all, even myself, if you have a particular goal, push and work towards that goal with all that you have. If working towards your goal is hard, then do it hard. It is necessary for you to work on your skill. I'll give you an example of Curry. I'm not sure if you look at the basketball program and you see Curry, how he would dunk and so on from really far across the court. Now, that did not happen overnight. That took consistent working, and so you have to keep polishing yourself, doing things that will grow, that will enhance you as a person, that will sharpen the skills that you already have. We all have greatness within us. It just takes us now to unleash that which we already have. And when we do that, trust me, sometimes I am amazed at how things are happening before us, because I'll tell you what, I'm challenging you right now, if you are to just sit and think and take my advice and be careful of who you talk to, be careful of what you say and what you feed your mind, because what you feed your mind is evident in your actions. Because if you're walking a particular way, you're talking a particular way, and you realize that you're attracting a certain set of people in your life, then do not blame the people or run them down and tell them, listen, you need to change something about you and so on. None of that. No. We're not having that. We are going to work on ourselves, because guess what? We cannot change people. We cannot change the way people think. However, what we can do is change the way we respond to things. Yeah? Certainly, we can change the way we respond. And so I always tell people, no matter what is happening in your life, you probably have things going on around you that gives you all reasons to cry or to think that this is it and maybe you are not the one. But I'm telling you, it is necessary to safeguard yourself and know to carry your own weather. I don't know you, but what I know of you is that you have greatness within you. You have what it takes to be the best version of you. And do not let yourself down and not be the best you can be. Every day that you wake up and you have to do something, even as simple as preparing a meal, do that to the best of your ability. I'm telling you, whatever it is, however small, ensure that you give it your all. And with that, you know for sure that you've done what you had to do. And what else can stop you? What else can stop you? I'm reminded for those that are now joining us, and I'm going to re-emphasize for those that are already with us, that if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. No harm. No harm whatsoever. So constantly, you have to talk to yourself. You have to empower yourself. Tell yourself that you are smart, that you are beautiful, that you are chosen, and that you are not a mistake, because there is something within you that this earth needs. There's something within you that even your neighbor needs. And so when people come to you and they ask you for things or they want you to assist them, don't look at it all the time to say, well, this person is a bother. But you must understand that there's something about you that people are always gravitating towards you. for a particular reason. Maybe it is that they love your smile and you lift them up with your smile. Perhaps you're always genuine and just willing to listen to them, and so they're drawn to you. And so I say to you, viewers, that everything happens for a particular reason. And I always say, nothing happens for no apparent reason. Every single thing happens for the good. At this time, we'll pause to take another video and another ad break, and we'll come right back.
Attitude. Give me attitude. Next. Action. Guys, where's the ice cream? Cut! In 4 delectable flavors, the new Super Premium Royal Ripple ice cream is smooth, unbelievably rich, and far more affordable than you think. Royal Ripple Super Premium from Sterling Products Limited.
You have always trusted Kester D's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Kester D has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 Eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp Streets. For more information, call Kester D on 600-3991 today. Kester D's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
It's all you, in tune with the rhythm of the island. Hey, it's all you, the flavors of the islands like bending the sun.
With your vitamins A and C.
Follow your island spirit. It's the rhythm of the islands. We go upgrade your strength by grace.
Never thought I could eat my way to a slimmer waistline.
I was in the store and bam, there it was.
Reduced fat, no cholesterol.
Exactly what she needed for her super strict weight loss diet.
My hero, he's always just constantly looking out for me.
Anything, I mean anything to keep that irresistible waistline.
Keeping your waistline in line? Make it easy with Golden Cream Reduced Fat No Cholesterol Margarine. Now in a spanking new package that guarantees fitness.
Welcome back to our program. You are not a mistake. GT&T is giving you a million reasons to smile this Christmas. Come down to Christmas Village on December 18th. When you go down there, you have many offers. You have persons coming out with pepper pot. Persons will be there with black cake and what have you. Trust me, you will not miss. You will not be saddened. You will enjoy. GT&T and Stag early in the day entertain at FET 500 kids. There will be storytelling, games, toys, food for all the kids from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The adult program starts at 4 p.m. The $1 million draw will be done every hour from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Every hour, GT&T will make sure a lucky customer a millionaire. There will be an entertainment throughout the afternoon and Stag Bear will be right there with you. GT&T plus Pulse Mash Band customers will be on display. Make sure you are a part of what will be the best and most fantastic band for Mashimani 2018. Register at GT&T Christmas Village. Christmas foods, pepper pot, ginger beer, sorrel, garlic pork, plus all the other items that you love at your Christmas will be on sale at the Village venue. Come eat with us at our outdoor cafe style setup. The evening ends with a Stag block party after the final draw at 8 p.m. Be entertained by the best DJs and singers. The Stag will flow. We will let it go. Let it go. Oh yeah, you do not want to miss this, guys. Remember, December 18th, tomorrow, GT&T's Christmas Village 55 Breakdown. Be there. All right, so we are talking about your fears and how you can get over them. And it struck me, sometimes we want to let things go and we made our mind up to do a particular thing. But for some reason, we find ourselves going back time and time again. One such thing is losing weight. Now, if you want to lose weight, what do you have to do? Of course, you have to switch your eating habits. And of course, you have to exercise your body. Does not mean going to the gym all day. You can do stretches at home and what have you to get toward that goal. Now, same thing we're talking about. Goals and how we can attain them. I'm seeing a call coming in. Let me take this call. Caller, you're live.
Hi, hello, good night. I'm enjoying the program.
I'm happy you are.
It's very interesting.
Certainly. So, which part are you enjoying most?
The part when you say that don't press other people down, just encourage people, just uplift them, uplift their fears, cooperate, work together.
Yeah, certainly, certainly. Because you never know what you could be doing for someone, you know.
Yeah.
You just never know. Maybe that person had some suicidal thought and you came along. and you know, you give them some encouragement, and they can now feel free to say, you know what, hey, I am not a mistake. I am not a mistake. I can go on.
Yeah, but you see, in my childhood days coming up, right?
Uh-huh.
I find that I go to normal primary school, secondary school.
Mm-hmm.
I got a few subjects and not them a scholar or what have you.
Right.
Right, but I'm into a trade, electrical trade. But I just still keep finding myself stagnated. And what makes the fear go worse and worse every day?
Mm-hmm.
Losing my entire family. I mean, in the form of divorce.
Oh.
So that kind of got me now stagnated. Like you become redundant.
Mm-hmm.
So I just live in a life as per normal. But I am willing. I mean, I seen this program tonight.
Uh-huh.
Kind of lifted up my spirit. Like I want to move on right now.
Certainly.
You need the initial backings, and that's not what's happening. You're not getting the cooperation from either family, brother and sister, even parents, even the parents.
Uh-huh.
Even the parents, I won't lie about that.
Right.
You see? But as you say, you have to make it on your own. Pull along your family with you, and maybe things will go through. And then you have to do one of the most important other thing you have to do.
Yes.
To pray.
Certainly.
Prayer.
Certainly.
Is one of the biggest weapon a person can use. Prayer. And once you pray, you know, things will happen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, and what's your name?
My name is Floyd, Floyd.
Uh-huh. Okay, Floyd. I'm really happy you called. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for contributing. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm happy that Floyd called in, like really, because this is something that is really prevalent in our society today. And it's sad, right? It is sad, but it is so true that sometimes our families, they cannot see eye to eye with us. Now, what I'd like to say is that now, if they don't have the vision, they cannot see with you. If they don't have the experience, they are not going through the same thing with you. They cannot understand through your eyes what you're going through. And sometimes things happen to us. Divorce, setbacks, laid off of work, whatever it is that may make you come back in life. You know, you have your plan, and then suddenly something happens and life happens. Something knock you back and set you back from that goal. Now, the thing with that I love that Les Brown always say is that when life knocks you down, ensure that you land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. And so I would always encourage even myself when something goes wrong with me. I'm like, you know what? This is another way to show that, listen, all is not going to be well and perfect. No, it's not. But listen to me. Once you can highlight some positive within your negative situation, that is enough to ignite something within you. Another thing too is that whatever drives you, you have to check yourself and see what you value, what will inspire you most. Because the thing is, whatever we want to do in life, you will find times whereby you think to yourself, you know what, I'm not sure I want to do this anymore, you know. But there must be something within you that will keep you going on, even though things may happen to you. Let me take this call. Caller, you live?
Yeah, good night to you.
Good night.
I must say, I tune in like half an hour, about 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm enjoying your program. Actually, some things you say is really true. You see me, it is really true what is really going on. You know, when you say bring somebody behind you, right?
Uh-huh.
You just have to see the partner to pick the right one to bring behind you, because you see that they got family members and those stuff you may trust.
Right.
And then when you go put all your trust out in them, you know, that is the one that blow you, but the one that might beat for you. You know, you might just see the trust that they have for you, to you, right?
Right.
But you know, the one that you might pick, or the friends that you may pick, it mightn't be the one for you. But then again, as you say, it's Lauren in protest to really pick you up, bring you up. And another thing you say too, I really think with it, it's learn to say no.
Yeah, certainly.
And you know, when some people come to you, you know, you're so genuine, you know, everybody, where you're being brought up, you know, you want to help your neighbor, your sister, help them one. Now, that's the way you grew up, you know me, but you know, these times here, those are the people, I always tell myself, those are the people, principle that people don't have right now. Because if you come to me and tell me, well, Monday, Tuesday, days, though, Monday you might borrow something from me or you might get money from me. Me know it's still next year because you got me for push wrong, come wrong when I think it's a favor.
Right.
I do think that I will take your advice and I would work on it, and you know, it is nice, and I think you're doing a very good job, and just keep it up for me.
Thank you very much for contributing.
All right then.
All right then, you're welcome. Or this caller made a valid point, especially when it comes to money. Now, this is a big thing for me. Now, my father, and I would always make reference to my dad because he's one of my inspirations, right? And what he would always advise me, he said, listen, if you cannot afford, right, you cannot afford to lend somebody this particular set. Let's say somebody wants to borrow, let's say, 10,000 from you. And you check your financial status and you realize, hey, I really can't, if I give this person this 10,000 now, I won't be able to carry on the next month, you know. So I'm not going to give them because chances are they just mightn't pay me back. And what will happen to me when I give them this money and they can't pay me back? So the key in that is that nothing is wrong with helping people. However, the key that you have to take with you is that ensure that when you give them this money, you are in a financial position to manage for the next month or so, providing that they don't give you this money back. And another thing is too, before you lend anybody any money, ensure that what they're going to do with this money is of importance because you work hard for your money. And I'm sure you do not want somebody to be taking your hard-earned money and using it on something that is not quite beneficial, you know? So we really got to take time and cipher some things out. And I want to just slip this in quickly because we're winding down to the times where we pull the curtains down. And so I want us to know that we all go through a lot of things in life, and 90% of the people really don't care, you know. 90% of the people do not care that you are going through something, and 2% of them glad that it's happening to you and not to them. And so I would always say, do not go around the place broadcasting your story to people. That makes no sense. But trust me, you do need people to talk to, but you have to find out who is trustworthy enough. But don't go telling everyone about what is happening with you because that won't solve anything. What you need to do is sit down, internalize what's happening with you, and decide for yourself what do you want to do. Because listen to me, it does not matter, as a matter of fact. It doesn't matter what happens to you in life, whether good or bad. But we're talking about the bad here now. It doesn't matter what bad has happened to you in life. What matters is what you do about it. What you do about it determines a whole lot. If you want to go around and tell CNN of what happened to you, it's going to be all over the place. But of course, if you go and you confide in someone that you think that can keep it with themselves or so on, then it wouldn't be all over the place. But believe you me, the best thing to do is to internalize, keep it to yourself, and ensure that you can look up, because when you look up, you can get up. I just want to remind you before we go that you are not a mistake, and it's not a mistake that you are listening to me right now. You have greatness within you, and so the next time anything happens to you, reinvent yourself every day. Just remind yourself that you are strong, you are able, and you have what it takes. I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in, and I want to thank Kester for giving me this opportunity to speak to you this evening. Thank you so much. See you next week, same time.
It's all you.